the number one tip that helped me transform my metabolism is this, and I bet you it's not what you're going to think it is. When I really looked down and dissected everything, I was not eating enough. I was not consuming, it was a bit twofold. So I was not consuming enough calories through the day. And do not get me wrong, I love food. I'm not one of those people that can just like not eat all day, and then it comes to dinner time, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't eat all day. I am like, at breakfast, I'm thinking about lunch. Like, what are we having for lunch? At lunch, I'm thinking about dinner. I love food. But I was not eating enough calories to support my body, my metabolism, and what I was trying to achieve. So to dive a little into it, really calories are used in 3 areas in our body. It's used for work, so like your exercise, your activity, etc. It's used for heat, so any biochemical reactions or processes. And it's also used for storage. So what we don't use with working heat, our body keeps as a reserve for storage. And one of my really good friends and mentors, we've talked a lot about this, and she's like, people hold on to fat for a reason. There's a reason. It's your body's safety net. It's your body's protection. There's a reason mentally and physically that your body's holding on to that. And so when I was not consuming enough calories for myself and for what I was doing for work and what my body needed for heat and the biochemical processes, my body stored as much of the calories as it could in the form of fat. So it didn't matter. I was eating right. I was exercising. It didn't matter. Things were not changing. So that was my number one tip. I was not consuming enough calories for myself in what I was what I was doing. And I was also backloading my calories, meaning that I would have an awesome breakfast. I love my breakfast. Hey guys, everyone that's joined, I love my breakfast. But then I found from breakfast to dinner time. Oh, Gina's on here. Gina, I just spoke of you. So Gina's the mentor that I talked about, that we were talking a lot about fat and storage. But anyways, so I backloaded my calories. So I would just graze. I think I'd have this lunch, but I'd be at my desk working, or I'd be on the go, or I'd be having to do this. And then by 3 o'clock, I was like, what can I eat? And I've consumed the bulk of my calories later in the day. And for my body type and for me and for what I was trying to achieve, it did not work. And your body's really slowing down. As your day progresses, you're getting into the more restorative restoration phase. The moon's changing, the sun's changing. There's a lot of information there, but it's basically, I was too much for me at the end of the day. So those are the 2 things. Those are the biggest things. I was not consuming enough calories. And I'm not talking about, I want to be clear, because I know there's a lot of people that detox and juice and do those things, and it's calorie depletion basically. And I 100% support those. I love them. I detox once a quarter. This is different. We're talking here about your metabolism slowing naturally as it does. If you do not understand what metabolism and calories and what this all means as you age, then read my blog post that I'm going to be putting up. And you can email me any questions at moni@monicatopholm.com. I'll answer right away. And yeah, they're 2 different things. So, but that was my big awakening, and my big tip was really focusing that I'm getting quality food in the right amount of calories that I needed per day, and making sure that I am peaking my calories in around the noonish time rather than the evening. So that was the big action for me. And now I have an action for you. I would love to hear what your top symptom is that you're experiencing and that you're feeling right now as you age. And, our metabolism really starts shifting in our 20s, and then it progressively slows naturally as we age. Many things we can do about it. I've learned, and this is why I teach, we need to eat, train, and recuperate different now in our 40s than we did in our 30s and 20s. That is 100% for sure, but it makes a massive difference. So I would love to hear what your top symptom that you're feeling is right now. Put it in the comments below. I'll answer back right away, because I am here to help, because once again, we don't need to settle. We can feel good with ourselves. We can stay active with our kids. We can stay active with the things that we love. And that's the most important thing. So Once again, thank you so much.